Hello guys, RiderTech here. And in the if you've seen the my love story, the top things I love, you know that I just recorded it, and because there's the car up front. And now we are going to talk about the 5 things I hate on the bike. What I don't like about the bike. Well guys, this is one for everybody that buys a new bike. This bike feels like it's being neutered. That's right guys, there's a little spot on the power band that you feel that the bike should give you power, but it's not giving you power, and then it wakes up immediately after, around the 5,000 to 6,000 RPMs, something around there. And my only take is that that's an Euro 5 thing, that's an emissions thing. Exactly like this. So you see, I'm in second, so 5, sleepy, and wake ups. It's around there. The bike has a little flat spot, and this is something for a Euro 5. It's something that you could solve, and I searched a little bit online, and you basically can smooth that out, but you basically lose the warranty because it's so fun, right? Because if you basically change the map or the exhaust or the filter, you are altering the characteristics of the vehicle, and here in Portugal that's an automatic warranty fail. So that's it guys. So no mods for me, no mods on the engine so far. Next, the controls. And why do I say that? Because there's 2 controls on this bike that I simply hate, and one of them you can basically do a drinking game about, and that's this switch, this little switch here for the high beams. You basically flick it every time you go to the clutch, and that's basically the second thing that I hate in the control section. I'm aggregating these two because they are related. Every time I go to operate the clutch is really far, and because of that, I tend to go up the lever to catch it easier. And as I do that, I flick the high beams on. So they are related. And the sad part is there's no really solution for the clutch, because most of aftermarket levers will hit the fairing over here at full lock. So yeah, I will probably bite a bullet sooner or later. It depends, but that's it. That's the second thing. Third, let me try to remember. Third. As you see guys, it is hard. Oh yeah, I remember. I actually talked about this already. It's basically the neutral. So quick shifter, neutral, stuff like that. Basically every time I want to find the neutral on this bike, like every Italian lady, she doesn't like to give me neutral. So okay, so we have alternate circulation here. So we will wait a bit to go up front, but so as I was saying, to give me neutral, the bike makes it a little bit harder to find, and every time I try, I play the second game, but there's sometimes that I don't want neutral, and I get it every time, and that's when I do quick shifter from first to second, and I just don't pull the throttle like an animal. If I'm doing, for example, like here, I use the clutch to do this upshift because the bike will not like, and this is why people hate cyclists. There's a red up ahead, and he just passed, so. And we are free from the bad road, I think. But let's keep it tame because the road is dirty. So, back to the topic. As I was saying, neutral, quick shifter, the gearbox in general. This bike doesn't like to be ridden soft. It likes to go hard all the time. So expect to find funny things every time you go soft. And the gearbox, the neutral, is something like that. It's just Italian things, guys. It's character. But I hate it nonetheless, especially if I forget and I go to use the quick shifter and I just give a rev bomb for no reason. And that's three. The fourth one is basically this bike runs hot, and I do mean hot. Every time I get some kind of slow traffic, or I'm just cruising along like this, the bike gets really hot and you start to notice it. And every time you stop, you can feel the heat. It cooks, it really cooks, and that's something that you need to keep in mind, because in the summer, if you get stuck in traffic, you will feel it. You will feel it, and that's the fourth one. The fifth one, guys, it's the position. This bike is not made for long rides. It's actually pretty tame for a super sport. It's you are not really committed. You are pretty much committed, but not like an R7 or an R6. Not like a true super sport. But it's tiring enough that if you are not doing stuff like this, where you move around, you basically will get cramps pretty soon. And she just picks up. You will get cramps pretty soon, and it's just not a comfortable position. So don't buy this bike and expect to commute with it and have no problems. That's it, guys. That's the 5 things I hate. Nothing major. This bike is pretty much perfect as it is, and the things that I mentioned are either some design. This is a questionable design choice, but whatever, dude. But this bike should be just as a sport bike for the streets, and not. I love how she just loves to turn. It's just an awesome bike. So guys, keep this in mind. This is a bike for the street, but it's a sport bike at heart, and you have to make some concessions in comfort and in other stuff. So that's it, guys. This is the top 5 things I hate. Done. See ya.